And welcome back to Courtside on the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. Michael Brown alongside my partner Sean Kobrin, where Howard has just taken the first set 25-18. And Sean, it was really great to have a chance to talk to Veronica Franklin, the new athletic director here at Montgomery College, before the match.
You can see she really loves the college and loves the athletics here. You know, she wants all of the student athletes to actually be student athletes. She wants to keep these student athletes in school, have them succeeding, getting them ready for careers or opportunities at four-year schools, both athletically and academically. And hey, maybe an ice hockey team in the future.
Hey, I was just going to say, what I love most about that interview, aside from the academic side, is the fact that she wants to grow the program. She wants to add sports. And I, you know, as a guy who does sports, and you too, who could ask for more?
We can't get enough of it.
All right, well, we are now ready to begin the second set of action. Again, Howard leads 1-0. They won the first one 25-18. It was close until about they went on a little run there, scored 4 or 5 points in a row to kind of take control of things, 20-15 at one point there.
Well,
in this first set.
It started turning when Brostrom was able to rotate to the front, and then when she rotated to the back, Brandy Cook was making her presence felt at the net. So a lot of blocking up front, and that was the difference. But Rockville has a lot to be proud of, and they have a chance of stealing a set, and then who knows what happens here.
What they need to do, you've got to start by winning one set, and then that changes the whole match once you can do that.
You can see confidence not shaken on Montgomery College Rockville. A lot of smiles out there, smacking hands. They're getting ready to play this set. We've seen them in matches in the past where, you know, they would go down a set, and then that would kind of get in their heads. That would be the end of things. And this is what we talked about. A bad stretch. They competed in that first set. They had a few runs against them, but now it's a new set. And all you can do is try to win that one.
So Asha Brown talking with Amy Clark. They didn't look defeated. They looked excited, and they know that they gave Howard a good contest there in the first set. Here's Mary Catherine Gleason with her serve, and we're underway in set number 2. And there's Sherry Penn making a huge statement to begin the set.
And that could be dangerous. Penn didn't play particularly well in the first set, so if she's locating her attacks, could be a quick set as far as Howard's concerned.
No, her timing was definitely off in the first set, but boy, that as you say, that's a bad omen for Montgomery College right there. Grace Kim with a nice outside hit.
Set up beautifully.
Beautifully set, and she got up there and just slammed it where nobody was. So here's Amy Clark. She's from Portland, Oregon. She moved here. Her husband's in the military, and he was relocated here to Walter Reed, and she came, of course, and loves the area.
Double hit by Roa. Kind of had one hand in front of the other, and you could hear the ball slap twice. That's a subtle difference in skill in volleyball between how you got to play at the college level and you backyard players out there that, you know, you can toss the ball in the air and no one's going to call a fault on you.
There's a rare serving error by Howard as Aguilar serves it into the net. Here's Asha Brown serving for Montgomery College.
Interesting because Coach Moore subs in Aguilar just to serve this match so far.
And there's Ellen Marshall. That was a sweet little touch there over the net.
And that's a taste of Howard's medicine there. It's a bump a little too far to the other team's side, and you're going to pay the price for it.
Nice touch. Asha Brown on a roll here. Look out. Wow, that one's up in the rafters somewhere. As number 21, Brandy Cook. Boy, she's had some big hits in her limited action.
She's really brought a lot of power near the net side, and now she's back out of the game.
Laura Morrison there from Howard High School serving. Good set. Marshall.
Looks like that one hit in.
It hit in. So the Knights take the serve right back.
Like we said before, when Marshall is locating her attack, she likes to hit those long balls, which are difficult to get in bounds, but when they're hitting, people aren't going to be digging them out.
Grace Kim, the best server statistically on the team. There's Marshall, great block. Oh, little communication error there. We keep coming back to that because Amir Mafinejad keeps coming back to that. The communication on the court will cover up a lot of sins.
And Michael, that happened right in front of us. We saw neither player's mouth moved, and when you're not talking to each other, you don't know who's going to hit it.
Communication is just so important in volleyball. It's such a synchronized sport, it really is, in terms of the movements of the individual players with each other. And Brown handcuffed on that one.
Yeah, it was right at her face, and it looked like it might have jammed another finger there. So Brown down to 8 healthy fingers now.
Oh, boy. Here's Ariel Reeser from Century, Pennsylvania. Get it over again. Not looking too steady there, but Morrison hits it into the net for Howard, so Montgomery College picks up the point.
Morrison kind of stuck in no woman's land there because she had the overhand attack, which a libero can't do. So even if it goes over, that's a fault.
Here's Roa, Pauline Roa, and that is out. So the serve goes right back to Howard and Brostrom. Julia Brostrom from Centennial High School. There's the set for Gleason. It's going to be long.
And you have the feeling that Gleason is yet to find her rhythm. She hasn't had as many attacking hits as she usually gets for Rockville. So when she hits her stride, that look for Rockville to catch fire.
Served by Brostrom. Good bump there by Kim. Brown getting way up again. She had great hang time on that one.
She has some of the nicest looking attacks that we're seeing on the court tonight.
Well, I know Amir Mafinejad has been working with her on her timing. Nothing wrong with her timing there.
And that's a lot of power. Her body a little bit in front of the ball and just swinging the arm down to kill that thing.
She is not particularly big, but boy, when she gets up, she gets the leverage on the ball.
And Clark and Brown with a good block there causes the ball to go long. And the Knights with the lead in this set.
They take back the lead. Trailing early, they have come back to take the lead. And again, they're looking really good here. Mary Catherine Gleason with the set. She's from Walter Johnson High School. Nice bump. Roa with the set. Clark has it blocked, double blocked there.
That's a lot of height by the net when you see Penn and Cook in your face.
Boy, you got 6'1" Penn and 5'11" Cook. That's a lot of height is right. Penn with the actual block. Clark tries to put it in no man's land. Gleason. Kim.
That one almost snuck in. Kim has those sneaky attacks from the outside. No one sees it coming, and that was almost a scoring attack again by her. You could see Howard not in position to block that or dig it out should it have hit in bounds.
There's Brown again, and we got a double hit, another double hit error.
So Rockville has to hope that this does not mirror last set. It was about even until we got to this stage of the set, and Howard had a few in a row to run away with it.
Well, they're on a 3-point run right now. Roa, Marshall, under the net. 4-point run now for Howard. This is where Montgomery College needs to shift the momentum.
And Christina Johnson, their best server, she averages almost an ace per set.
Which is pretty up there in the national rankings.
Yeah.
She's in the top 25, I believe, in the country in set.
It might not seem like a lot, but that's 16th in the nation at .88 aces per set. And when she's at the serve, you know, when you get that many aces per set, that means you're also giving hard serves to return.